These stories are the stuff of legend.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most shocking myths in rock music.
Come on, Wayne! Get up, let him out!
Number 10, child actor turned Antichrist.
That was my best friend, Paul Pfeiffer. Paul was allergic to everything.
It's not as wild as the myth that says Marilyn Manson had ribs removed to facilitate oral sex on himself, but picturing a young Brian Warner on the Wonder Years is just as nutty.
What, are you crazy?
Despite the stark contrast between the wholesome Paul Pfeiffer and the Antichrist superstar's image, it's hard to deny the physical resemblances. But it's actually Josh Saviano who played Kevin Arnold's best friend, so put this rumor to rest.
Okay, maybe it's a dumb idea.
Number 9, Dying to Live.
You'll be so lonely, you could die.
Sometimes diehard fans have trouble letting go, especially Elvis fans.
On August 23rd of 1991, I saw Elvis Presley at Winesburg Inn in Clyde, Ohio.
Inconsistencies on his death certificate caused some to suggest the King faked his death.
You can knock me down, step in my face, slander my name all over the place.
And tabloids are full of people who claim to have seen him in the flesh.
Honey, lay off them shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoes.
Fake death theories are also attached to Jim Morrison, since his body was never autopsied.
You know that it would be untrue.
And Tupac, who keeps releasing new music that fans believe references future events.
Another album out, that's what I'm about.
You know what I'm saying? I'm selling records. This is what I do for a living. I'm selling records. I didn't think it was going to be a matter of life and death.
Number 8, psychedelic bandanas. Jimmy was almost as famous for his drug use as he was for his guitar skills, so it's not crazy to think he'd found a way to combine them. Rumor has it, the guitar great hid LSD under his bandanas while performing, and absorbed the acid through self-inflicted cuts in his forehead. But that's not all. The shady circumstances surrounding his death encouraged a persistent rumor that Hendrix was murdered.
Tomorrow, or just the end of time.
Number 7. He sold his soul for rock and roll. Robert Johnson's complex style made him a legend. What's also legendary is how the king of Mississippi Delta blues allegedly got his skills, by selling his soul to the devil.
Why don't you sell your soul to me? How much you got? $5? Deal.
Some point to his short life and songs like Me and the Devil as proof, but others know it was natural talent and hard work.
Me and the devil, we're walking side by side.
Another musician who allegedly made a deal with the devil? Led Zeppelin's Jimmy Page. Number 6, full of Seaman's semen. While this legend's been attributed to Elton John, Alanis Morissette, Lil' Kim, and more, it's most famously connected to Rod Stewart. The story goes that the Brit was servicing a fleet of sailors when he had to go to the hospital to get his stomach pumped of all the excess fluid.
I know I keep you amused, but I feel I'm being used.
Though the singer-songwriter maintains a fired assistant concocted this bogus tale, he's still asked about it.
I remember that when I was a child, hearing that rumor.
Number 5, Cow Got Your Tongue? Amid Kiss's loud anthemic music, eye-catching costumes, and onstage antics, Gene Simmons made tongue-wagging his signature move.
Girl, I was made for you. Girl, you were made for me.
His appendage quickly caught the attention of fans and groupies for its unusual length, and soon, stories spread that the demon had had a cow's tongue attached to his own. But don't worry, it wasn't true and it wasn't possible. Simmons' tongue looked nothing like a cow's, and medicine wasn't that advanced then anyway. 4. A Bloody Good Time. Years of substance abuse led Keith Richards to want a clean slate. The solution? A blood purification procedure. But his status as a member of the world's greatest rock and roll band meant the media hounded him about it. So he fabricated an outrageous tale claiming doctors changed his blood with a new supply. Another Richards anecdote, the Stones guitarist also said he snorted his father's ashes.
You did in fact do it.
I ingested my ancestor, yes.
Number 3. Paul is dead. The Beatles were the subject of many rumors, including one where they smoked up at Buckingham Palace. After an American university paper said the cute one died in a car crash and was replaced by a lookalike, the story picked up steam with help from radio stations and clues in the Fab Four's lyrics and album art.
So this started some rumor that because he was barefooted, he's dead. I couldn't see the connection myself. I don't...
While he was in an accident, Mac is alive and going strong today.
There will be no sorrow, let it be.
Number 2. Courtney killed Kurt. When a shotgun and note were found near Kurt Cobain's lifeless body, most accepted the Nirvana frontman's death as suicide. But conspiracy theorists cried murder. Journalists and filmmakers took this idea further by suggesting his wife Courtney Love was behind it all. See the El Duce interview in Kurt and Courtney.
You did some deal with Courtney, right?
Yeah. She offered me $50,000 to whack Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, I was telling you this.
However, most have concluded there isn't enough evidence to support the murder claims. Number 1. Off with their heads. As an incredible showman known for shocking theatrics, the Prince of Darkness was used to animal carcasses on stage. After all, the godfather of heavy metal bit off a dove's head during a CBS Records meeting. But his fans probably thought he was batshit crazy when he bit a bat's head off. And make no mistake, this was no rubber toy and no myth.
I thought it was one of those like Halloween rubber things, and I just bit into it and it was a real bat.
After the bat bit back, Ozzy was tested for rabies. Do you agree with our list? What do you think is the most shocking rock myth? Be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com for more entertaining top 10s.